Greetings once again to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being viewed. It's Celine Driver once again, coming to you with another watch review. One of those quote-unquote higher-end watches that I get to play with for a few days and then sadly, in all cases, return. Pulled something out of that collection that was a little bit more unusual and really caught my eye. The beautiful moon phase watch from Arnold Son. Just really drew my eye when I saw it. Obviously, for multiple reasons. Of course, I love blue. It's my favorite color. And just look at, come on, look at that watch face. I mean, there's so much going on for such a relatively simple watch when you break it down. But there's just a lot of stuff going on with that watch face that is just beautiful, and I just had to share it with my friends. Didn't get the box with this one, so that's okay. But just a beautiful watch, gorgeous piece. And I mean, there's nothing about this well other than that strap beginning to delaminate a little bit, but beautiful. Nothing I don't like about this watch. It wears beautifully. It's a huge watch. I mean, don't get me wrong, this thing's a big watch, but just had to share it with you guys. Well, where do I begin? Well, we're going to open up the deploy clasp a little bit so you can see the back a little better. This is a Arnold Son True Moon phase watch in stainless steel. It is number 76 out of 125 produced. And the one thing that's really unusual to me about, I mean, I've played with and I own a couple of moon phase watches, but I don't think I have a watch that has actual star constellations in the watch face. I mean, there's the Big Dipper, and that's Cassiopeia, and well, the hand's covering up that one. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe as time goes on, it will move. The moon phase is down there, and once again, I apologize. I'm shooting this video during a new moon phase, but as you can see, you know what? Just move the bloody hands. Come on, whoops. There we go. As you can see, it's a new moon. You can just barely see the sliver of that right there. And there's that constellation. You know, I should know this because I used to love astronomy back in the day, and I should know what that is, but I don't. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. And other star groupings all around it, but those three are prominent because they're using different stones or whatever they are, different applied markers. And as you can see, it's a hacking movement. Didn't think I'd be demonstrating that, but it is a hack movement. So there you go. There's a date complication, very small, that you can see right there at the 3 o'clock. And I like the little detail of the other side. The balance to the second hand is a little crescent moon, as you can see right there. Very nice. 12 o'clock is a relief of the Earth, actually, or maybe it's the moon. No, it's the Earth. Sorry, that's Africa down there. Asia and Europe right there. Of course, they put Asia and Europe in the middle, front and center. It's a Swiss-made watch. But if it was American-made, it'd probably be the North American continent right there. But pardon me. and deploy clasp with the, even decorated the deployment with the engine turning, as I call it, or the presage or whatever that they say, and signed clasp. Well, yeah, clasp. I guess it's a clasp. Anyway, nicely done watch. Big sucker. Let's put that on. I've already adjusted it to my size, so that's why we like deploy clasps. Easy. Big watch, wears a little smaller than its size is, but those lugs go right out to the edge of my wrist, but it sits very nicely, sits centered beautifully, and it's thin enough, sort of. It will fit under a long sleeve. It's still winter while I'm shooting this, so I have worn this with a long sleeve or two, and it fits very nicely. You just press these little buttons here on the side, and it comes right off. It was right there. They're spring-loaded. And the lugs are actually screw lugs, so if you wanted to make this thing into a strap monster, you probably could, but hey, blue strap with a blue watch. I'm a happy man right there. I suppose you could put a black on it if you wanted to, or some other color, but I think it suits this watch very nicely. And of course, you saw that big, beautiful picture of the moon on the back. Obviously, you can't see the movement, but Anyway, I got my little sheet of stats here. Arnold Son True Moon, as I said before, and as I also said before, it is number 76 out of 125 in the series. It is a stainless steel case with a beautiful high polish, which is in fantastic condition. It does get worn, I can assure you of that, but it is also well kept. We have an in-house A1788 21 jewel movement inside. Obviously a movement that is adaptable easily to moon phase capability. 50-meter water resistance, so it can get wet. I wouldn't take it swimming, but it can get wet. Big sucker, 46 millimeter in diameter, so this is a big watch. Small wrists need not apply, which is, I feel sorry for the small wristers out there. This is a beautiful watch, and it's a great wear. 22 millimeter lug, and it is 14 and 3/4 millimeter thick. It will still fit comfortably under the cuff of a long sleeve shirt. Obviously, a 14 and 3/4 millimeter. It's that's pushing it a little bit, but it is still something that would make a great dress watch, in my opinion. Sapphire Crystal. It has a slight dome to it, as you can see. It does have AR coating on the inside. And it is sporting an alligator strap, blue, with a deploy clasp, with beautiful decoration on the clasp itself, polished on the inside, and plisaged, engine turned on the outside. And doing fine. Just a beautiful watch. I thought, just when I was given the opportunity to take it for a little while and play with it, I just had to. It's just a beautifully done piece. Let's see, where is that thing? Oh yeah, you may have noticed right there, the little pusher. That's how you use the included tool. This comes with the watch in the box, or you can use a strap tool with the point the pointed end, not the forked end, and you can push that in there, and that will cycle the moon phase through. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it for you. Why not? Let's show you what that looks like, because this thing uses different, I can't, other word doesn't work, but little pictures of the moon as you cycle through. If I could just hit the hole there. There we go. And just watch the bottom there. And you can just cycle. There is full moon right there. You can just, it literally has, I think, inside there a rotor with different pictures of the moon at different phases. And you just cycle the watch, or the watch cycles itself through there. Let's see, one more, I think. Yep, that's where we started at. And you just push with this thing or a similar shaped tool and cycle through the moon phases. And it has a little dial very similar to a date dial or rotor or whatever. It has a moon phase rotor inside with pictures, as you saw. And as the days go by, it cycles through those pictures. But that's where we started at the at that new moon there. Just a beautiful watch. I'm really very happy to have the opportunity to play with it for a little while. So I'm going to wrap it up on that happy note. Click. And ask that if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed these reviews, I appreciate a thumbs up on the video. Comments, questions, suggestions down there below. If you're not already a subscriber and you think you like what I'm doing, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And don't forget to click the bell icon so that when I post new content, you're alerted. I appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time I make one.